All of life is a garden. Give it a little water, pull those weeds away. Pray for rain, hope for luck, have a vision. We're back at Lowe's. In addition to needing a kitchen sink, which I am searching, you see the estate shops, Facebook Marketplace everywhere. I might have a hot lead on one from the Facebook Marketplace, but anyway, I need about a million other things in addition to a kitchen sink. So for the metal, like 7-foot fence posts, we need to put up our like cheap plastic deer fencing around our garden. Maybe also keep those groundhogs out. We'll see. Anyway, that's like 15 a pole. And I think we would need 6. So I'm going to look for a cheaper option. Now, I always check clearance because I love house plants. I love yard plants. I need this stuff. Always check clearance. So what's my name, y'all?
Azalea.
My name's Azalea. They got azaleas on clearance today. Yeah. Obviously, we have to get these.
Here. How expensive are you? I'll buy you for cheap.
Well, it's $10.98. So on clearance, it's $7.
That's too expensive.
Azaleas for $7. I love it.
Yep, sorry.
Renee Michelle Azalea.
Wait, Michelle?
That's his name.
Michelle?
So this one's pink. There's kind of a few over here, so let's see if there's any variety on color. So it's mostly all these. So it's mostly all Renee Michelle Azalea. But these, for a little more expensive, $7 versus $10, I can get a reblooming azalea. Now they're smaller, but they bloom more than once in the season, and we'll keep these for the rest of our lives in our yard growing. I'm just gonna go get us a buggy. Raise your hand and tell me, what do you call shopping carts, shopping baskets, shopping buggies where you live? Let's do a little poll here. Trolleys, buggies, carts, baskets, what do you call it? The rolling thing you put stuff in at the store. All right. We got lots of supplies. We got lots of garden supplies. I got stuff to fix the drywall. I got towel cleaner. I got paper towels. Time to get to work. Another trip to Lowe's behind us. Can you lift the rocks? Let's see you try.
Oh.
Mama have to get them?
No. Yes.
All right, so I got this joint tape for the drywall, and I've been watching YouTube DIY videos, like instructional tutorial things. This is my first time. That's a great place to start. YouTube it. So normally you put on the joint compound, then you put a paper tape on that layer of joint compound, and then you like layer and layer and layer joint compound, like 5 coats or something. Anyway, this is some self-adhesive joint tape, and they say you can skip the first coat. So let's try that.
guys. First time doing this. Just gonna smear it. Like putting some sour cream on there.
It does look like sour cream. It's way thinner than the normally patch stuff I use.
It tastes like it though. That's the question. Maybe shaving cream? It's like really sticky after a long time. This is a lot like sculpting. Just house fixing sculpting.
So I identify as an artist, and right now my art is this fixer-upper, you know.
Tongue's still on there. Oh my god. What happens if you get this on your skin?
Just wash it off, wipe it on a rag. Okay, well that's a wrap on our tape and our first coat of joint compound. So I'll let that dry, and then make it stronger and smoother. Another top coat, maybe a couple more coats, and then I will sand it after it's all dry to make it smooth. Prime that board and paint it green to match the room. Yeah, so now I'm working on patching up some more in this bedroom because I want to like finish some rooms. So I feel like I've learned so much about drywall, Tom. To cut your drywall, you cut the paper. You don't cut the actual gypsum on the inside. You cut it on one side, and then you turn it over, and you cut this paper.
So smart. She knows so much about drywall.
At this point, I have learned a little bit about drywall. Fixed. Little patchwork around this window, and I made the window frame out of some beadboard I found off the side of the road. And this is officially the last hole left in this room. So if I can fix under this window, we about there. Now, I do not know how on earth I did this. I do not know. But our last video, or one of our last videos, a couple of videos back, we did our virtual housewarming party video, and I left something out from our virtual housewarming video. And it is just so special and wonderful that I just really needed to pop back on here about this housewarming and show y'all this, because it's pretty glorious. I hope you have wonderful memories in your new house. You did it. Makes me feel like I can do it. Thank you, Maggie. I'm sorry I left you off the last video. It was unintentional. I've got a lot on my plate right now, and sometimes I'm like a chicken with its head cut off. But Maggie, this is just okay. So let me. Maggie, thank you. Y'all, in here are doorknobs for the new house. And this is just, every time I turn this doorknob, I'm going to thank Maggie. And I'm going to think about my internet family who's come with me along on this journey and made it sweeter. So y'all just look. They're so good. Here's my knife. I have to use my nature's knives, my fingers nails. Y'all. That's the crystal doorknobs. Oh my gosh. They're beautiful. It's like a diamond, you know? It's just a wonderful treasure, a wonderful special treasure to enchant this home. Thanks, Maggie. Sorry I left off the last video. All right, so I have finished the preliminary patching of this whole room. This whole room, after I get all these walls done, I'm going to do the floor. So I'm just going to do literally with a piece of sandpaper in my hand. I'm gonna get any paint drops off the floor. I'm gonna clean it, and then I'm gonna put a coat of tung oil. So let me show you the patch and I just finished, and then I'm gonna have lunch break. So down there at the bottom, I used scrap drywall, nailed it into place where I could, and then used some of that handy dandy joint tape, and then my patch, not my joint compound, because I need something hard over here because it's not as secure as like drywall right next to drywall. So this is a little more patchy, so I used my patch, which is going to have a stronger, drier, rock hard finish. Last time I took you guys to an estate sale. Today I'm taking you to an estate store. So they have whole estates, and what like doesn't sell at auctions and stuff comes to this store. So that's one of my favorite places. Let's go take a look. Time for a little evening session, working on finishing up this bedroom, getting some more joint compound up, getting some more patches up, Lord. Yeah, it's gonna be so good to have a room done, and probably I'll start moving all of my supplies out of the floor in here so that I guess no later than next week I can get this floor done, and then we can have a bedroom. Feeling stiff and good, good and stiff. That's what we want here. Second coat on this jazz, all done. Is definitely gonna need at least a third coat. I'll keep y'all updated. Onward to these patch jobs. Around this window. The backsplash jobs around the window are now pretty done. Like, I might put like a dab here or there, but these should be ready to paint within the next day. Another day, and our number one question is, did we catch the groundhogs last night? Let's go check our trap. Right, the trap is empty, but that dang hog just ran through the yard as we were walking back here, taunting me. Okay, so I gotta get rid of these groundhogs. I read on the internet they're number one. They cannot resist cantaloupe. That's what I read on the internet. So we're gonna get some cantaloupe and we're gonna try again tonight. All right, the patchwork around this window is officially done. After that dries, we're painting, and then that wall is done. I got another coat up on this wall. It's gonna need one more, and then that should be the last one. For now, I am organizing and moving everything out of this room, and I'm gonna get the floors ready for their oil. This room is getting wrapped up. Oh my God, it's gonna be such a celebration. It's gonna be, when we got electricity turned on, that felt amazing. And I think when we get this room ready for move-in, that's gonna feel amazing. All these little milestones help keep us motivated and excited about this project. Now lining up supplies in the kitchen. Making pretty good progress clearing this room out. Preparing to make a paint area in the basement to house these supplies, getting organized. Actually no small task. So this room's cleared out except for this piece of furniture, and I need to sand and paint that. That's gonna go in this room. But yeah, next time I come over here, I'm gonna be working on this flower. All right, so if you guys have been watching the videos from the beginning, you'll know there was a beautiful rose bush out by our circular patio. And when I would get tired of hauling the truckloads of garbage out of this house that were stinky and moldy and nasty, the beginnings of this old shack, I would come out here and trim my rose bush, and it would boost my enthusiasm. It would calm my nerves. Well, I never saw the rose bush bloom. I never knew what kind of rose bush it was going to be. I just had faith in it. We have our first rose bloom. She's gonna be bursting with these little roses. Looks like a wild rose now that I see her opening up. That's what I call a wild rose, with all these little blooms all over it. Look how many we're gonna have. I love her. I love her. Here are the hostas that we got from our virtual housewarming. And they are just coming to life. You know, they kind of look like little bare roots when you get them in the mail. But just in this short amount of time, they are coming out. I mixed some nasturtiums along the edge. Carnations will be here soon. And our first snapdragons are open. All of life is a garden. Give it a little water, pull those weeds away. pray for rain, hope for luck, have a vision.